Okay, welcome everybody to the public hearing, December 8th, 2025. We just take a moment to acknowledge that the Northern Rockies Administration Center is located in the heart of the traditional territory of the Dene Cree and Dene Saw people of Fort Nelson and Prophet River First Nations. We further recognize the rights provided by our treaty and also celebrate the contributions and enduring presence of the Métis people in our region. Please be advised that tonight's meeting is available for the public to attend virtually and is being streamed and recorded. And looking for adoption of the agenda. Councillor Roper, seconded by Councillor Enox. All in favor? Motion carries. Okay, I have to read this guidelines for the public hearing guidelines. This public hearing is being convened pursuant to Section 464 of the Local Government Act in order to consider Northern Rockies Regional Municipality Official Community Plan Bylaw Number 242, 2025. At this public hearing, the public shall be given an opportunity to make representations to the Regional Council on the proposed bylaw. Anyone wishing to speak concerning the Northern Rockies Regional Municipalities Official Community Plan Bylaw Number 242, 2025 is welcome to address Regional Council. No one will be or shall feel discouraged or prevented from making their views known. If you wish to speak, please raise your hand virtually or approach the delegate table and begin by stating your name and civic address. It is important that you restrict your remarks to the matters contained in the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality Official Community Plan Bylaw Number 242, 2025. As chair of this meeting, it is my responsibility to ensure orderly proceedings, and I may end any presentation that does not relate to the bylaw in question, becomes abusive, or is repetitive of the views that the speaker has already made known to Regional Council at this hearing. Members of the Regional Council may, if they wish, ask questions of you following your question or statement. However, the main function of Regional Council members this evening is to listen to the views of the public. It is not the function of Regional Council at this public hearing to debate the merits of the proposed bylaw at this time. After the public hearing has concluded, Regional Council may, without further notice, give whatever effect they believe proper to the representations made at this hearing. Okay. So notice of the public hearing was posted as per the Local Government Act, the Community Charter, and the Northern Rockies Regional Municipality Public Notice Bylaw Number 2202025. Okay. Is there anybody in attendance that wishes to speak? Okay. Allison, if you would like to approach the table, please.
I was just looking at the plan and looking at the maps on it, and I see that part of our ski trail area is listed under area that could be developed. And I thought we had resolved that in the past, and apparently it is once again in there as area that could be developed. I didn't have a printout of the specific spot, but it's in the northwest section of where the demonstration forest is. Along
This map?
yeah, well, there was a map I saw that had.
All right, we've got time, don't worry.
It's this corner that you can't see in this one.
Well, I'm not sure. Rada, can you lend assistance here, please?
And the critical area is cut off on that map, and on this one, it's got the text right over top of it.
I don't think we have.
This one here is the full green.
It's this section at the top, and it was on one of the maps I saw, this section was listed as an area for potential development, and where these lots are shown across the top.
Yes.
those were drawn in a past community plan. With that we're taking into account, that's actually where some of our ski trails are.
Okay.
So we have been,
Encroached on.
yeah, those lots are basically covering up some of our ski trails and they're showing us potential area for development. They never have been developed, but.
Colton, do you have any idea what map we're talking about here?
It was one that showed areas.
I
for
assume
potential-
it's the map, A3 Parks, Trails and Public Facilities.
Just that.
These lots are listed
Parks.
there, and there should
What did
be-
you say, Colton? Sorry?
Is it map, A3 Parks, Trails and Public Facilities?
Oh, okay.
No, it's cut off.
Yeah, no, it's cut off on that one. Okay, well, we can make note, we'll make note of Allison's concern.
Yeah, that's my main concern. is
Okay.
that I don't want to lose our ski trails because somebody decides to sell them.
Okay, perfect.
Right. Map A7 has the growth focus areas, but the yellow shaded area of residential at the north side of Simpson Trail is just that. It doesn't go into the demonstration forest area. But if there's an alternate map that maybe Allison was looking at, I'm looking at this one with the yellow shading. And
Okay,
this is the demonstration forest here.
yeah. Okay, well, we'll make note of that and perhaps work with Allison to find the link that she was looking at.
Okay.
That gave her pause for concern.
Okay.
Okay. Is there any other questions or concerns from the public? Absolutely. Do you want to turn your mic off? State your name and your physical address I'm supposed to ask you. Sorry, I forgot.
It's Kenny Bennett. I live at number 13 Fadu Sub. Have for 30 years. I'm concerned about logging back there. I don't find there's any fire hazard or anything back there. I've lived there pretty well, like say 30 years before I lived in town. But like we have a walking trail that's back there. It goes through. It's beautiful. It's nice trees through there. And we have the snowmobile club that made a trail through there 5 years ago. And now they have a fire pit right behind my house. And the outhouse showed up and the picnic table. So they more or less party there.
Oh,
And it's in my backyard and I'm concerned about them logging across there. I don't mind if they log in the community forest behind the school, stuff like that. But behind their house, it isn't feasible to really log that because there is some old growth back there, nice big pine trees. Then they said they would slack log it, but they're still going to make a big mess and leave all their tailings or whatever in there. Equipment's going to disrupt the squirrels, the bears, the deers. We won't get onto that, but I'm just here as a citizen concerned about that, right? And I think they should log behind the schools because it needs it. HME Hill, all up into that area. The community forest if they want, but like I just find that strip of land through there with the trails on it should be left alone so it's back to nature. And it isn't a big fire hazard. We have Fadu Fields, it's a couple hundred acres. We have Cameron Bardall's Fields, a couple hundred acres. We got Edgar's Fields, we got the airport fields. We got some fields where Peachy logged, or not Peachy, but Souls logged a while ago. And it is a fire hazard because it's never been cleaned up.
Yep.
That's my concern, but
okay.
thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for attending tonight. Okay. Anybody else that wish to speak? Okay, so we'll pause until 6:30, right? Yep. You're welcome to stay. We'll see if anybody else shows up to voice any concerns around the official community plan process. Go ahead, Kenny.
Kind of got one more concern too, like, I don't really care if they log in the area. But like in our backyard, and a lot of these loggers coming from south, they're in a fairly big hurry. I pulled out of the scales the other day and was driving towards town, and I was doing my 80 kilometers an hour, and one of them big rigs got behind me within 5 feet of my bumper. I touched my brakes, and he went past me doing like 110 kilometers an hour in a snowbound city. And we have enough dangerous situations as it is with blowing snow, freezing rain. I just wish they would keep their speed down and respect the public too,
Thank you.
because we just had a crash down by Sickany, and yeah, it's not a good thing.
I hear you. Thank you very much.
And it's a long ways to get to any hospital or anything, right?
Yeah.
But thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you very much for coming tonight. Okay, so we will pause until 6:30 unless another member of the public wants to come and voice any concerns or ask any questions. Okay, seeing no further comment for the public hearing, I will call this meeting adjourned.